Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for joining me for this video. And this is the card I'm going to be making for you. It was at a recent Christmas in whatever month it was. I don't know, this might have been the Christmas in July class, I think. That's when I kick off my Christmas cards. And this, the little jingle bell here is from the Party Celebrations. It is an online exclusive. And then also the Alphabet a la Mode dies. And then on this, the ribbon I used is silver and white. Sheer ribbon. It was an online exclusive. It might have been moved to the last chance listing. I'm not really sure on that, but that's what I used for this one. And what I'm going to do today is I have already heat embossed the stamp, and that was with I stamped it with Versamark ink, applied my silver embossing powder, and then the basic black layer, and that's what I cut the jingle out of because it's being covered up. This is going to cover this. So I have those, and then this was made with the lemon lime twist for the card base. I have two more of those I'm going to do off camera, but I also did this is Petunia Pop and Azure Afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to make those colors for my great nieces. So let's get started. I think I'm going to do the Petunia Pop one for the video. I already have my letters, and they're all in little containers. So I'm not fighting for whatever ones I'm going to do. And like I said, this card, it's very simple and very easy. Once you get your letters die cut, and I did double stack my letters just so it gives them a little bit more depth. I think on this one is single. Is this one doubled? No, these are both single. You'll see what I mean when I start working on this card. So hopefully I can get this centered. There's just about 1/8 of a border. And that's not great, but you know it's a handmade card. It's going to be just fine. The girls, they're twins. The girls are not going to know that it's slightly crooked. So I put this down to my card base. And then on this card, when I did the first one, I was struggling to try and get my letters straight and even. So for the next one, I just sort of moved them all around, jingled them all around. And for this one, I probably should have put some of these on before I actually started filming this video. But you know what? I didn't think of it because that's usually what happens. I'm going to get my tweezers and just hold that. And I am starting at the back end of the card to make sure that on some of these, I'm afraid like this first might be too low and I can't fit them on. So I'm starting the back side and working my way forward. You can use our adhesive sheets. I didn't think of that when I was doing the cards and die cutting the letters. But yeah, that way you won't be using adhesive or liquid glue. So just for right now, and I'm going to try to see if you can see. You probably can't tell. It's probably not enough to notice, but these are double stacked. I like doing that. It's an easy way to get added dimension. And I do have, like I showed you, all my letters over here in order. In order. So when I was originally making this card, after I made both of them, I started to question myself if I spelled jingle right. I had to check it on spell check. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I spell that word wrong? I thought I spelled it right. I started second guessing myself. It was like, oh, yeah. So these I am going to kind of helter-skelter them on. And I'm just putting a clear block on top of those to just sort of help with the, to set up with the liquid adhesive. And my little bottle here, it is our Tombow multi-purpose glue. I just have it in a very fine tip bottle. Makes it great for things like this. You know, I was going to wash my hands because I had glued all my letters together, and then I'm like, oh, you should wash your hands because they're got sticky glue on them. I didn't, of course. Of course. Okay, let's try and hold that down. There we go. Okay, and the last one, because I know that's been torture for you sitting there like, well, I put adhesive glue to all of these, and as I always say, it's about as exciting as watching paint dry on a wall. Okay, there we go for that. All right, do it like this so your fingers don't stick. There we go. What I did is I pulled out some Petunia Pop ribbon. It is was in our catalog, annual catalog last year, and it was moved to the online. So I'm going to add some ribbons in that color, Petunia Pop, to this card because that's what the base is. So I've already got these on too. It's just a simple knot. Got those on my glue dots, and I just need to trim up the edges here. Okay, you should all be dry. Get the lid back on here, and with my scissors, yeah, trim these tails off. Okay, that's it. A cute and fun Christmas card, yeah, with just very basic stamping. Like I said, Versamark ink, the silver embossing powder, set it with your heat tool, and then just my letters that I cut out for Jingle. Yeah, like I said, something just cute and whimsy looking. So again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.